I'm Deb, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Yoga Bites with Deb. Today we have an energizing practice. So we're going to flow through sun salutations, do some side planks, do some little engagement of the core. So it will challenge your body. This won't be a class that's suitable for everybody. You'll want to have some strength and some energy to do this. And we do have a little bit of a warm-up, but this might be better suited to the middle or the end of your day when you've already moved your body throughout the day. Not that it can't be done first thing in the morning, but you might want to do a few stretches first, depending on how you feel. So I hope you will join me, no props are needed, at the top of your mat in mountain pose. Come to the top of your mat in mountain pose. Inhale, draw those arms up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, bend the knees as we dive forward. Hands on the shins to lengthen. Exhale, bow down. Roll the spine up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Hands to the shins. Exhale, bow. Roll the spine up. Inhale. Last half sun salutation. Exhale, dive forward. Hands to those shins as we lengthen. Bellies in. Exhale, bow down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, palms to your heart. Moving through sun salutation A. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees as we dive forward. Hands to those shins to lengthen. Plant the hands down and step back into your plank. Hold here, engage the core. Pull up the pelvic floor, draw the belly in. Make sure your buttocks aren't too high. Drop to your knees, hug your elbows in, and slowly lower with control. Uncurl the toes, roll the shoulders back, hands hover. Inhale, baby cobra. Release down, press back, child's pose briefly to downward facing dog. Lengthen the shoulders away from the wrists and pedal out your dog as it's our first down dog of the class. Warming up. And then we're going to walk to the top of our mat. Forward fold. Bend the knees, roll the spine up. Inhale. Palms to the heart. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale, bend the knees as we dive forward. Hands to the shins to lengthen. Plant the hands down, step back into your plank. Now you can always lower onto your knees when we're lowering down, or we can come into chaturanga. Roll forward on the toes, hug the elbows in. You're going to bend those elbows, your whole body lowers, just partway or halfway or partway down. Uncurl the toes, straighten the arms to our up dog, or drop down to your cobra. And then push back up. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Hug those elbows in. Breathing here. If you need more of a rest when we come to this part, come into child's pose. Lifting just the right leg up, drawing that belly in. Let's bring that right knee forward and lift the hips up high. Inhale, extend that leg up, hug the elbows in. Exhale, shift forward, lift those hips high. Inhale, up. Come forward, shift those hips up high. Hold here, breathe. Step back into a plank. Roll forward on the toes, lower halfway or less. Uncurl the toes, up dog. Press back to downward facing dog. Hug those elbows in. Lengthen the spine. So this is your rest. If you need more rest, child's pose. Meeting us back in down dog. Left leg lifts up. Belly is drawn in. Hug the elbows in. As we bring the knee forward, shift towards a plank, but lift your hips up high. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hug in, and then step that foot forward, followed by the other foot. Walk to the top of the mat if you're not already there. Bend your knees deeply. Bring your hands to your hips. Roll your shoulders back. So lining up head, shoulders, hips. Same line. Belly's drawn in. Hinge from the hips. Come all the way up. Inhale. Palms to the heart. Exhale. Inhaling as we come up, belly's in, exhale, diving forward. Hands to the shins as we lengthen. Plant those hands down, step back into your plank. Roll forward on the toes, hug those elbows in, lower halfway or less. Chaturanga, up dog, straighten the arms, hover those hips, and then push all the way back to downward facing dog. Walk your feet close together. Let's take our right foot, our toes, big toe and their second toe, and wrap it around your heel here, your ankle, your heel, Achilles, and press the foot down. Press that foot down. And then we're going to roll to our left. So the inner foot of our right foot and the outer foot of our left foot are going to press into the mat. And then we're going to lift up into a side plank. Lift those hips up nice and high so your feet are staggered. Bring the hand down. Uncurl the toes. Plank you can hold or move through your flow. Move through your vinyasa. Depends what you're up for. To downward facing dog. Walking your right foot to the center. Take your big toe of your left foot and your second toe. Wrap them around that heel and then press the foot down. Press the foot down. Hug those elbows in. Belly is in. Now roll to your right. Staggering one foot in front of the other. Lift the left arm up. Press those hips up high. Side plank. Bring your hands down. Come back to a plank. Uncross those legs. And again, flow. Up dog to down dog. Hug the elbows in. If you need more rest, come into child's pose. Coming back to down dog. Maybe coming onto your fingertips. Bend your knees. Belly is drawn in. Let's have some fun hopping forward. If you don't get to the top, you can take a few hops into our forward fold. Roll the spine all the way up. Inhale the arms up. Palms to the heart. Take a pause just for a moment. Check in with how you feel. And let's flow again. Inhale up. Exhale to dive forward. Hands around your shins. Plant your hands down, step to your plank, through your chaturanga, to your up dog, to your down dog. Taking your right leg, lift it up. Maybe bring that knee forward, lift the hips up high, and then just plant your foot down. On the toes of the back foot. Bend the back knee, come all the way up to a nice high lunge. Belly is in. Let's tilt ourselves forward, straighten that back leg, and swing those arms back. Inhale, let's come up, bend the knee so it hovers. Exhale, extend the body and the arms and by your sides and the legs straight. Inhale as we come up. Dip that knee down. Exhale. And again, come up, hold. So your knee is hovering. Bring your hands all the way down, step through your plank. Flow through your vinyasa unless you're too tired. Press back, hug those elbows in. Bringing that left leg up, belly is in. Bring that knee forward, lift the hips up high, and then step the foot between the hands. It's okay if it doesn't come all the way up. You can adjust. Bring yourself up to that balance, to that high lunge. Extending those arms up. Lean forward, swing back. As we come up, bend that back knee so it hovers. So really engage your core and focus on one point. Or maybe alternate from one point down on the mat and then one point just ahead of you. Last one is we lift those arms up, the knee hovers, hold here. And then plant those hands, step back to your plank. This time, let's drop to the knees and lower all the way down. Let's bend our knees. See if we can reach back and grab for our feet. Now, if you can't grab your feet, you're going to clasp your hands. Roll the shoulder back and lift up. Otherwise, clasping your feet, push the feet into the hands, lift your chest. Push the feet into the hands, lift the thighs. Into our bow pose. So your knees might want to go really wide. Try and keep them about hip distance apart. Breathing. Release yourself down. And press yourself to your child's pose. Toes together, knees nice and wide apart. Shift back and breathe. Notice how you feel, perhaps a little invigorated. Maybe you got some energy now. Maybe you're spent. Lifting our head up, slightly walk your hands to one side, lean the hips to the other side. And slowly walk it over to the other side. Walk yourself back through center. And then bring yourself up for a quick seat, extending our legs straight out in front of us, sitting tall in Dandasana. So you want to sit upright, you don't want to be pushed back. And we're just going to inhale the arms up, exhale, hinge and bow forward. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to, but we can be nice and passive. Tuck that chin in. Breathe into the backside of the body, letting go of any tension. And that was our yoga bite for today. I hope you enjoyed that quick, energizing practice. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Have a great day.